Previously on Manifold Garden. I go through a few towers and play a game of knockoff 3D Tetris. Yeah, there is such a thing as 3D Tetris. Didn't do as well as 2D Tetris, the original. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, besides being inside the tower, and needing a way of getting in. The inside of it. Oh yes, and this is how I open up these doors. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do it before. Perhaps it's because I wanted to get to the point, and now I don't. Don't worry, I'm not that barking. Just enough to not take things too seriously. Yes, the never-ending towers. They just loop around. Okay, almost never-ending. But this is where I need to get to. From the inside. Oh yeah, and you know some of these mainstream game developers, or AAA as that's why it's known? A lot of them had it all, and then they threw it all away. At least one case changed over to being a maker of slot machines in Las Vegas. Well, they might as well leave what they used to do to those that are more dedicated to it. Because if they're not going to do it, well, it's a void that gets filled by those willing to fill it. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. I need to get down there. I need red apple cubes. How else am I going to do anything else with this? And besides, I need red for... well... to get to the negative sphere of influence cube. Got to find a better name for that. Okay, we have 3 apple cubes, 1 dual gravity, and 2 are not. And each are a different color. Yeah. I'm thinking that... I'm gonna need to get creative with this. Utilizing the double gravity cube. I say that because depending on which way I'm at the time, it either goes up or down. But it doesn't go in any other direction. Yeah. That is not going to work. Yeah, I need a way of getting that yellow cube to stay in place. Yeah, that might work. In fact, that did work. And now to... well, find a way of getting up there. Yeah, it would help if I was the right way for the button. Right, I should have everything I need for the task at hand. I bet some of you are surprised that I'm this calm. Well, I did go a bit crazy, but I let that out. Yeah, this is the progress so far. I'm making progress with this one. I just need to figure out where the rest needs to go. Perhaps I need to get the red cube over there. Well, I'll need to test that theory to find out. And is that one on an endless loop? Certainly looks like it. Yes, this is where I need to be going. I might as well open the doors while I'm here, even though I don't have what is needed. To cleanse this part of the Manifold garden. Yeah, here it is. I just need a way of getting a red beam down here. Because let's face it, I have no way of getting to that dark cube without a red beam. Yeah, I need that red cube if I want to have any possibility of completing this. Ah, this is how to get there. And I don't know why I opened those blue doors. All I know is I just felt like it. Do any of you get the desire to go into something guns blazing? Oh, I've already said that. Sorry, I forgot I said it. But let's be honest, some of us feel that way sometimes. And I must have some kind of wingsuit, because being able to control where you fall is completely unrealistic, isn't it? Okay, now what? Yeah, it's bouncing all around, and I have no idea where I need to be going. Perhaps this tower. Unfortunately, there's a problem. It doesn't appear to be working. Clearly, I'm missing something again. Yet suddenly, we're in a place devoid of intellectual life. Where there are those with painfully simple tastes. And no, I'm not talking about preschoolers. Because there's a good reason why their tastes are simple. Rather than it be the case of people that are much older and have the mental age of a preschooler. And not due to brain damage or a genetic reason. Yeah, Francis Galton, the father of eugenics, he had a lot to answer for. In fact, if he saw how his teachings would be applied, before they were published, he'd burn them and then bash his head against a statue. Well, that's the worst case scenario. I think it more likely do all he could to trash his reputation so that his ideas wouldn't be accepted. Then again, the same could be said for other individuals that have something to answer for due to their teachings being corrupted, if you want to put it kindly. Corrupted in a way that they would be most likely disgusted with. When it's used as a template for an oppressive regime. I think we know one example of that, don't we? On both extreme ends of the political spectrum. Yeah. There are a number of warnings of how taking an idea too far can lead only to disaster. Along with, well, not just disaster, along with pain, suffering, and torment. And yet, they keep on doing that. It's nothing short of deliberate, isn't it? It's as if humanity has turned the art of self-destruction into an art form. Anyone else think that's disturbing? I certainly do. I mean, if it is someone's joke, I think it's terrible. I mean, I've seen bits of tasteless comedy and even those have better all-round entertainment value. And that is saying a lot. And not just because those examples are made up. Yes, reality can be much worse. What? Are you expecting cheerful from me? Now that is funny. You expecting cheerful? Well, think again. You're obviously new to this channel, aren't you? I don't do cheerful. I do nutty. At times I can be so nutty, I'm a danger to anyone with an allergy. Thankfully, there's none of both sides of my family that have that. Although there is a diabetic. Which is why I don't consider that to be any laughing matter. And if you do consider that funny, how would you like to be worried whether you've eaten too little or too much of something? And then imagine what would happen if having too little or too much of something gets painful. Also potentially life-threatening. In fact, I believe there was a diabetic character in We Happy Few. A rather explosive Scot. That's big on blowing things up. Yeah, as in the kind of person from a place that voice activation has a problem understanding. In fact, that's actually made fun of. And considering that there's not too many complaints that I'm aware of, they didn't seem to take it personally. Right. I'll stay quiet while I think about what to do next. I'm clearly missing something. I just don't know what. What am I missing? What will follow the 4 Towers of Pajitnov? Well, I needed to call it something. Find out next time on Manifold Garden.